So I've been staying at my family's house for the past week or so and helping out with my grandmother because my parents are out of town and she lives with them. And one thing that I've learned in staying with this 96-year-old woman for the last week is that at some point in our lives, all we really have left are our memories. We're too old to really think future, and in fact, it's not even like a normal part of how she thinks anymore. She basically bases her entire life on the past. And so when you get to a point where the only thing you have left is your core memories, those are the things that are going to shape the entirety of your current existence. Unfortunately for my grandmother, her core memories are very painful. So most of the time, her conversation somehow always roots back to a lot of the pain she experienced being a Black woman of darker skin growing up in a southern area of Maryland. It was a very tough upbringing. And so most of what she spends her time thinking about and talking about are the pains that she experienced in that time. My grandmother never benefited from the opportunity to be able to heal from those things. She has been in survival mode her entire life. And mental health wasn't a thing for her in her time period. And by the time it had became a thing, she was a little bit too beyond the ability to go back to those things. Even now, she's starting to struggle even remembering who are her kids versus who are her nieces and nephews. So the problem is, if we don't work on healing the things that we've experienced in our lives now, then those things may be the core memories that are stuck with us when we reach that point in our existence, in that elder age and stage, and that might be what we revert back to. So I guess this is a bit of a cautionary tale. Whatever you have not healed from, whatever you have not forgiven from yourself or from others, whatever you have not worked on that you really need to, you need to start working on that stuff now, because you don't want to go into that stage of your life still holding on to that pain. You want the core memories of your life to be the positive ones, and you want to erase from your subconscious that pain by forgiving it and moving forward and healing. That way, when you're in your old age, you get to live blissfully happy too, rather than always focused on those who wronged you, the pains you've experienced, and the things you couldn't change. So that's my only thing for today. Try to heal as much as you can. Just try to heal. Let go of the past. Do your best to create new memories that are positive, loving, and healed.